Hey, Wes here, Airstream Wanderings. Thanks for joining me today. And today is Corrugated Pottery Day. So let me show you something. This is a corrugated pot. Isn't it a beauty? This was not made by me. It was made by John Olson. And John is recognized as probably the best corrugated potter around. He's been at this for decades. Not only corrugated pottery, but other kinds of pottery as well. I am proud and honored to be able to own this thing. It's just a beauty. And I think that corrugated pottery is under-recognized. It is not as fancy, as splashy as Salado or Cayenta or other polychromes. In fact, stuff is usually not painted. But look at those coils. And in his case, they're also even. I counted from here to there 39 coils. In my mind, that gives me 39 opportunities for this thing to structurally fail, but his does not. They are even, symmetrical. The shape of this bowl, or of this pot, is just really satisfying. Really, really nice. So I'm happy to have this, and it's been an inspiration. And so this is what I have come up with. Obviously, a little bit different. Let's compare the two. All right, no comparison, I get it. But this is fun stuff to make, but a challenge to make. I'm not unhappy with this, considering where I'm at in this process. And I'm not going to have the presumption to teach you how to make corrugated pottery. And in fact, up here is a link. Andy Ward did an interview with John Olson a while back. Really interesting interview and a good demonstration of how to make these things if you are interested. And I understand that John has said that a corrugated pot is not a pot until it has been cooked in. So here is the goal today. Take this to the backyard, get it fired, and then put some food in it and cook it and see if we can christen this as a pot. So this video is actually dedicated to John. He's quite a guy. But unfortunately, John has had some really serious medical issues. So another link down below in the description is a link to a GoFundMe page for John. He is one of those people in the world who has given more than he has received. Maybe this is a good time for us to give back. Do that if you think that is appropriate. But until then, let's take this into the backyard, get it fired, and see if we have a little bit of good luck and actually get to eat today. One more thing, I wanted to let you know my plan is to give away this corrugated pot that I made, assuming that it does not break, it comes out whole. So if you stay tuned to the end of this video, I'll tell you how you might be able to get this. Well, good news, the little corrugated pot came out. Rings good, fired well. Has some nice little fire clouds on the bottom. So that means we get to cook some dinner. So let's get that going. All right, here's everything I've got. I wanted to actually make a legitimate meal out of this as opposed to just heating up something. So I measured this pot before I fired it. It holds about 3 cups. Got to be a little bit careful. But I'll show you what all goes into this thing and then we'll get it on the fire. think it's time to eat. Everything went okay, although learning to cook over a fire with primitive pottery is a little bit different skill, I guess. But everything seems to be done. And in the spirit of our corrugated theme, I'm using a Tularosa fillet bowl that we made in the Ancient Pottery Club, and so it has corrugations along the rim. I think it looks pretty good. Try a little of the broth. I can taste the chili and the cumin in it. It's really good. Well, overall, I would say this is a fabulous day. You know, any day you can spend in your backyard firing pottery and having things turn out good, it's just a happy day. This also shows, obviously, Native Americans cooked this way for hundreds of years. It's a practical way to cook. And boy, once the pot gets hot, it has no problem keeping a boil going in it. So, good experiment, a lot of fun. Happy to be able to do this. I'm also particularly happy to maybe help out John Olson a little bit. So I said that I would give away the pot, and I am. Here's how it's going to happen. The deal was that if it turned out to be whole and worked, which it did, we'll give it away. And so here's what I would like to do. I would like you to send me an email. I'll post the email here. And all you have to do is say in the email that I gave. And that means that you gave some amount, any amount that you think is appropriate, to the GoFundMe program for John Olson. I will randomly pick a name out of those who send me a note, and I will send you the pot, no cost to you, as long as you live in the continental United States. Now, I know there are some people from France and Australia who watch this, so if you are interested, do the same. We'll work out something with the postage. It obviously kind of adds up, but if you can help me out with that, I'm more than happy to send you this corrugated pot. Good day overall. I mean, I cannot complain. This is almost perfect. So thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for helping out John Olson. And until next time, this is Wes with Airstream Wanderings, wishing you health, happiness, peace, and love. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.